Yeah. Yes, and welcome everybody. We are so excited for this year's festival. I can't believe we've been doing this for 17 years now. And I'm ready for another 17 at least.
You go. Okay. Well, tonight we're honored to celebrate the unique voice of Gilda Radner. Who, while battling so much, was able to make us all laugh. Gilda was one of the original 7 cast members of Saturday Night Live and originated some of the iconic characters from SNL.
Like Rosanna Dana, and Barbara Howard. We are honored to share Gilda's story with you tonight and cherish her memories.
Thank you to CNN Films, and now please join me in welcoming the director of Love Gilda, Lisa Dahl.
This film in so many different ways, and there's so many people to thank. And thank you to Tribeca. There is no other place in the world I would want to premiere this film. This is my hometown, the best place in the world, and I am just so thrilled. So thank you. I have so many, there was at least 900 people who made this film, and without them, each and every one of them, there would not be a film that you would be watching tonight. I'd love to thank CNN Films, Amy Angelis, Courtney Sexton, and Alex Annabelle for their belief in me and the belief in the power of Gilda Radner. I'd like to thank my amazing producers who filled this film with love, who worked so hard. We just finished on Friday, just so you all know. Bronwyn Barry, Meryl Goldsmith, James Tamunia. My amazing editors, David Cohen, Anne Albert Yu. I'm sorry, Anne, if I pronounced it wrong, but Anne worked so hard and really did an amazing job. My composer, Miriam Cutler, who really we came to her like 2 months ago and said we need a score, and she worked night and day and also filled the film with love. To all my friends who are here, and all my friends who flew in from everywhere, thank you. I hope I can see you, but thank you for your support. Thanks for listening to me for years and hours, as all I can talk about was Gilda. I'd like to thank Michael Radner, Gilda's brother. Michael is my best friend. He's become my best friend. He's as funny as Gilda, and he's supported this film in every way. And I'd like to thank Gilda's friends, who have been so gracious to me, who've gone into their storage lockers, who listen to my texts, who tell me stories about Gilda. What Gilda and I both have in common is we have amazing friends, so I thank all of you. I thank you, everyone who's participated in the film, because they love Gilda so much. I'll make this brief, but I started this film, I was doing fundraising videos for Gilda's Club. And Gilda's Club is an organization founded by Gene Wilder and Joanna Bull. After Gilda died from ovarian cancer. And it's an amazing place. And I realized the deep connection that many of the members have with Gilda, and her spirit just really lives with us today. Gilda was able to find the humor in anything. She was a funny person. She's beloved by everybody. But even in the darkest of times, she could find the funny in it. And I wish that I could be like her. And she's amazing. So I just want to thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for this amazing night. And thank you. I hope you enjoy the film.
So many people in this room, and you'll see from this movie, love Gilda. I'd like you to join me in welcoming another groundbreaking comedian whose invincible force for inclusivity. She's an actor, writer, producer, and a certified bossy pants. Please welcome Tribeca.
Thank you to Jane Rosenthal and Robert De Niro and Paul Weinstein for inviting me here tonight. I got to see an advance copy of Love, Gilda this week, and I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed it. I think we all grow up romanticizing the era in which we were children, and I was born in 1970, so for me, 70s New York, with the birth of Saturday Night Live and just people in really like high jeans and corduroy jackets and just no hair products of any kind. Just whatever your hair texture was, just brush it. Brush it, two barrettes and go to a disco. Like that to me was the epitome of adult glamour and everything I wanted out of life. So I didn't just watch Lisa's film, I wanted to crawl into it and live inside it. And I think you're going to feel that way too. Lisa has found so much wonderful footage and audio and photography, and I know Gilda's family were so helpful in that, that she has combed through it all so lovingly that the final experience feels like you're having an intimate, honest conversation with Gilda herself, which I think only a handful of people in this room know what that really was like. Gilda meant so much to the people who knew her, which you'll see in the film, but obviously she also meant so much to millions of other people who felt like they knew her from the TV. And we talk a lot right now about visibility and representation in movies and TV, which I do think is so important, and I can personally attest, and I feel comfortable speaking for Amy Poehler and Maya Rudolph and Rachel Dratch when I say that seeing Gilda as a kid and seeing her, and she was so lovely, but she was also so authentically herself and so regular in so many ways. And she was not a piece of casting. She was who she was on the TV, that we all saw that and said, I want to do that. And it's possible because I see her doing that. And that's just an early example for me of how important representation is for everyone, every walk of life. Gilda was our equivalent of Michelle Obama. And that is why Lisa's film feels like a miracle to me. It felt like I was getting to spend time with someone that I never knew, that I very much would have wanted to spend time with. I watched the film on a link on my phone in 10 or 15-minute segments over the last couple days, just what every filmmaker wants to hear. During taxi rides and subway rides. Rebooting it at the stop where there was Wi-Fi. And I realized I was parceling it out, because it was very emotional for me, not just because we all know how it ends, but because I didn't want it to end. I didn't want the film to end. And I think you will feel that way too. And I just want to thank Lisa for this film and congratulate her. And thank you to these people.